Okay, I want to show you my 7 favorite things in Visual Studio's IDE 2013. My first one is this little thing. It's only little, but all my tools options and everything else that I do, all my preferences are saved. I can't really show you. I can click Account Settings, but it's all up there somewhere in the cloud. My second favorite is instead of the old way where you'd search here, see I'm searching login and I'm looking at those particular files. Often you want to keep this side open with Team Explorer. And if you just work in the middle of the IDE, it's Control comma, you come up here and you type login, and here is the other way of searching for it. I can double click on there, and that's that. I think that's great. Number 3, and that is, I want to show you this peek. So let's just say we want to know what's inside here. Well, we've been clicking Alt F12 for a long time, and that takes me all the way down. That shortcut takes me all the way down in here, but I've lost where I was. So to get back, you have to know the keystroke, Control minus, and now I'm back where I was. And this, jumping between files, looking for things, is quite disorientating. What we have now is Alt F12, and that's called peek. And see, I'm looking. I didn't even change my context. That's really nice. I could clean up this code a bit. I don't know what all these spaces are doing here, so I can get rid of those. And I'm editing inside this peek window too. I just think that's awesome. Alright, I don't know who left that mess there. But I can get rid of this by clicking on that cross, or just use my key, and that was the escape character. So that was pretty cool. My next favorite thing, I'll call this number 4, is the fact that I don't have to use my mouse as much. Let me just go into bundle config, and let's just say, what would I like to change here? This guy here. Let's just say I want to move it up. Now I can use my mouse to do it, but now I can do lots of things without my mouse. So I'll use Control Alt and up, and see how I'm moving it up? That is my number 4 on my list. All right. So let's move on to my next favorite thing, and that is CodeLens. Now this thing is powered by Rosyln, and this is really nice. I think this is gorgeous. So what I'd like to do is I'll go to one of these methods here, up here. What have I got? Oh, I don't have any good ones here. Oh, this 18 references. This looks good. What is there? Now, instead of the old way where you use find all references, you get this instant UI. This is gorgeous. You used to do this and right click and find all references, and then when you're in here you'd have to click on each one and be disorientated. My window would keep changing. That was a horrible experience. You don't need to use find all references at all anymore. You just use this guy. If I want to know the 7 references there they are. It gets actually better. You can click on Show on Code Map as well, and you'll see that on the code map. So that is my number 4 favorite feature. My next one, let me just get rid of that. That code map feature it goes even better, because if I was to run these my tests, I run all tests, and they're over there. Now if I head over to one of these things, I'm just looking for one that has, I'll just search for something, home controller. Quick search on home controller. We will see here, not only can I see the references, but I can see which ones are passing. And that's going to be awesome when you are trying to do a bit of a code review. You can see which tests relate to which method. That's really nice. Of course, you can just run all of those particular ones if you're coding away. So let's move on to number 6. So number 6 is my enhanced scroll bar. And I would like to show you how in here, if I was to search on, say, I'll just go back into here and search on, I search for something. secrets, or no, search for identity. So let's just say I'm searching for identity. You can see that it sees all these yellow, but that's not, sorry, orange. That's not all. Look at all this. Now, all these beautiful colors. And Microsoft definitely didn't get this idea from Resharper. They've thought this up all on their own, and I'm very impressed. In fact, this has got even better. If I right click here, you can come up here and you can actually change that instead of bar mode to map mode. And map mode, we'll change that to wide, and look at this. You get this kind of, it was called a rock scroll, but now I can see where identity is being used in there. And that is really cool. And that rock scroll is my number 7 on my list. So hopefully you enjoyed all that. And if you have any feedback on better features than that, let me know.